Hey everybody, welcome in for another video. Today I'm going to be dropping in at the local Goodwill to see what I can find. I am a little low on inventory right now, and surprisingly I'm low on clothes, which is something I don't normally say. So I'm going to look through the clothes like I always do, and hopefully I'll find a few good items. I'm trying to be a little particular about what I'm looking for there in the clothes. But good deals, if it's a good deal, it'll just usually draw me in one way or another. So I'm going to go ahead and see what I can find here, and I may jump over to another store after this. I've got a few things I've got to take care of today, but it's a quick trip over, so let's see what we can find. I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Wish me luck. All right, so tan and white today, 50 and 30. All right, so I just got out of the Goodwill store over here, and I spent a lot more than I normally do. Maybe the most I've ever spent. And I've said that a couple times on my videos, but this, I don't know, this might be it. Not sure, but I spent $146 right there. I don't know if you can see that. And I did get a lot of things, so I'm gonna have to quickly go over these to show you what I've got and why I got them. It was crazy. They were playing Christmas music the whole time. I'm not ready for that yet, but anyway, they were playing Christmas music the whole time I was shopping. All right, first up, I got these cinch jeans. They're the white label right there. There's the inside look tag on them. They got a hit on the back. These were $7.99. I usually sell these jeans for about $25, maybe $30, depending on the size. I got another pair of jeans. These are LL Bean, and these are the flannel line. You can see there. And these were $8.99. These usually, that's $8.99 is not great, but I mean, these normally go for about 25 to 30 in this fall season, winter season. And this is a good size. I think they'll be okay. Next, I got these. Let's see, I got a big pile is what I've got. I'll just kind of go through this pile. So I picked up this vintage Shaquille O'Neal Phoenix Sun shirt. I don't know, it just really kept calling to me. I saw it last time I was in here, and it was $5.99. So I'm going to take a chance on it. I did see some others selling on different platforms, so I don't know, maybe I'll be able to get like 20, 25, 30 bucks for it, possibly. Next, I got this, kind of funny, every time I come in this store I find the Project Rock Under Armour gear, which is Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. And this is like the muscle shirt here, and it says barbells whatever, or barbell paradise, or the Rock Paradise, and it has the dumbbells and all that. And this one was $3.99. And all his stuff always sells for me. Matter of fact, the last couple I already got last week, I think both of them have sold, both t-shirts I got. Next up, I got this pretty cool Metallica tour shirt. And it's a 2025 tour, so it should do really nice. It's in like brand new condition. And it was $5.99. Some of these can get probably 25 bucks, something like that. And then let's see, picked up this Polo Ralph Lauren. It's a short sleeve, but what caught my attention when I felt it was, there's the pony right there, but it's 100% linen and short sleeve. I know we're getting out of the season, but in some spots still and around the country, nice and warm, and linen should do really well with Polo Ralph Lauren, and it's $5.99 on that one. Probably get a decent amount for that. Then I found a brand, I didn't even really know this was a brand, but it's KTM, and it's the motorcycle, like motocross, dirt bikes, KTM hoodie. There's the logo. Pretty cool. I thought I'd take a chance on it because I did see some decent comps on it, and it may sit for a while. I really don't know. It was $7.99 yellow tag. So what was it, yellow tag? There was two different, it was I already forget the discounted tags, but that was one of the discounted tags. And then next I got this. What is this? Oh, Michigan State Spartans. This was on the $2 rack, so green tags were $2. Spartans basketball, nothing fancy, but it's a champion shirt. Again, $2 on the green tag. So not a lot of money here, but you know, sports stuff I do like to sell a lot of. And you know, right around the corner is March Madness for basketball. And then at the end of the rack, I just spotted the logo on these. I saw them at the end of the rack there, the Lululemon logo. Men's shorts, $5.99. Can't pass that up for that price, so I might even keep them for myself. I don't know yet. I gotta quit saying that because I need to make sure I sell stuff. Next, I found on the green tag again, $2, Robert Graham long sleeve. Nothing real fancy about it, but it does have the flip cuffs a little bit on the sleeve. If I can get this thing apart here, so you can flip the cuff and you know, have it a little bit of a, has the stripes, nothing great, a little bit of pattern on the collar here, but for $2 I just couldn't really pass that up. Let's see, next I got these Oakley. There's the hit on the back. These are just Oakley men's like performance golf pants. I don't think I've ever sold these before. These were $7.99, so I didn't really spend a lot of time with this. I hope they're going to be okay. Usually Oakley does good for me, so we'll see. Then I found this women's Athleta pullover. Pretty nice. It's got that little cross zip on the front here, little cross down zip, and it was $5.99. Really lightweight, nice. My wife will probably steal that from me when I get home. Then I found this good brand, even though I think it might have, this brand's falling off a little bit, but Faraday. And it's got, what I like about it is it's got this really nice big print on the back with the sun like that, and it's a hooded pullover. It's lightweight. It's got the drawstring on the front. And I did pay a little more than I would like on this, but it was $9.99. I think I'll probably be able to get around $30 for it, I'm hoping. Next, I found some Carhartt. These are the Force ripstop, like cargo pants, work pants, and they were $7.99. They're in really nice condition and they're a really good size. 36, 32 should be a good size to sell with that ripstop material. Next, I found this, a good brand. I don't know if this shirt's going to do very well because it's very, very plain, but this is the brand Young LA, and everything I've got from them I've sold, but this is just like a Henley, and it's really lightweight. I really don't know if this is going to do any good or not, but it was only $3.99, so I don't know. Should be all right, I guess. And then I found this. This is a brand I have not found, but that caught my attention, that little P on the button. And then I saw the P on the back here, and the brand is Public Rec. And I looked inside, saw that. It's not the best size, probably. It's 34 waist, but 28 length. Probably not the best size, but it was only $7.99. Again, I haven't sold this brand. I've heard of good things around this brand, so I'm hoping it does good. Then I found this Pendleton wool long sleeve flannel. This is 100% wool, button down long sleeve. I think it's what is this, extra large. I hope it isn't shrunk, but it looks like it's in great shape, and it was $7.99. Those can go for, if they're in really good shape, depending, I've sold them anywhere between $30 and $70, $80 sometimes, depending on if it's a good model. Next, I found this Patagonia. This is the Chinchilla vest, and it's a good size. I think it's XL, or maybe it's bigger. No, it's 3XL. It's got the hit on the pocket there with the little zipper. These always sell. Now I did pay up for this. This was $14.99. I've sold these similar ones for $40 to $50, so a little bit of margin still there. All right, that was it for the clothes. And then I did find a couple pairs of shoes that I got. These were some Adidas wrestling shoes, and their signature series right there. I looked them up, and there was only like one listed, or a couple listed, and the ones that had sold were selling for around $50 on up, between $40 and like $80, but some were even higher. So I don't know. I'm hoping I can get, you know, around $50 for these. I did pay $14.99, so not great, but if I can get 50, 60, something like that, it's a good size, then that would be great on those. Then I got these Zero shoes, another good brand, expensive shoe. These are women's 8, I believe, and these I paid $12.99 for, and they're a little dirty, but they're in good condition. Just need to be wiped down a little bit. These, I saw the comps on these, again, around $50, so should be pretty good on that. And then last, I got these speakers. These are Insignia little bookshelf speakers, maybe surround sound bookshelf, and I paid $3.99 each for these. And I looked these up, and they were going anywhere from 30 to 60, something like that. So if I can get, even if I got 30 plus shipping, that's another important piece here, because they're not big, but they're a little heavy. So I want to make sure that I be able to, you know, put a good shipping rate on there. Probably a good, you know, probably like $12 on it, something like that, 10 to $12 for shipping. Anyway, that's what I've got. I have some other stops to make. I don't know if I'm going to make it shopping anymore, but a good amount of items. I'm going to have to add them all up. A good price I did pay for it, but again, you know, once you look at per piece, I shouldn't have any problem covering that, and then probably double to triple my money overall. So that's what we did today. Thanks for sticking with me. It was fun, other than the Christmas music. I'm not ready for that yet. I got to get past Thanksgiving. Jeez. Anyway, we'll see you on the next video. Take care.